Hey, it is time to pick back up where we left off. So we're gonna jump back in here. So I adore this game, and I've been looking at things about it, trying to avoid spoilers. Unfortunately, I did find some. So I have now had to limit myself from looking up anything about this game, reading even reviews. Darn you, IGN. So I have found where 3 of the harder people are. We're going to get that knocked out. But from there out, we are running on just what we know. So let's get into it. Let's go date everything. The first treadmill was invented in England in 1818 as a torture device for prisoners. It's true. Alright. I think we're at the point where we have to go night-night. At least I think we are. Oh no, it's morning. How did I get morning? It said it was nighttime over there. Okay. Oh, there's the key. So, we're going to go handle a couple things real quick. So if we look at our rumors here, what's that? Abel said that Koa the Couch is a nice fella. Okay, where's... Rebel shit talk someone called Stepford. It's a golden trophy twink. Okay. Where's... Alright, so one of the rumors we had heard about was saying a place where it's always shadow. So I'm like looking under coffee tables and stuff, and nothing. I thought maybe under the piano, but I guess that gives enough light. But there's one place where there's not enough light. And it's right here. And if you notice, this shadow is oddly defined, whereas the rest of them aren't. So, let's meet up Spoopy Boy. I mean, it's gotta be Eternal Shadow.
There's a presence in the room with you. You're sure of it. But you can't make anything out in the darkness. As you search for whoever it might be, they address you in somber, funereal tones.
As the light fades and dusk draws, all hope becomes despair. Do you wish to proceed?
Sure.
Is that so?
Oh, I just realized how far away my mic was, because I didn't prepare.
Let regret not fill your heart, then.
Okay.
Hark! For your greatest fears manifest in yours truly.
a monstrous creature takes shape from the darkness itself. A terrifying amalgam of bones, both human and animal. Grotesque, clawed fingers, and seething, swirling shadow.
From brazen earth to the heavens most incorrigible, the shadows quiver,
Ooh,
the shadows quake and quail. Light has no purchase here, for I am XXX Shadow Lord 420XXX.
Oh, good God, he's an edgelord. Oh, Lord.
See you.
Sweet handle, dude.
Of course, I am darkness incarnate. From now on, you are my penumbra.
Your what?
Penumbra. I am the umbra, the darkest core.
Oh, God.
Are the penumbra. My companion acts in shade, like an outer shadow cast from an eclipse.
Bruh. This is a lot.
Indeed. So tell me, penumbra, what brings you to the call of night?
Bro, it is 9 a.m. Yeah, I know it's what it shows
Find
me.
that out on your own.
Nope, I looked it up on the internet.
Did you use a hint?
I needed a hint.
Honest. I adore honesty and humanity. You appear to be romancing the objects in your domicile.
You just picked up on that?
I see. You are embarked on a most interesting quest.
Did I?
However, it is quite trivial compared to mine.
What's your quest?
As you can tell,
Got a good soundtrack, though.
I am dreadfully powerful.
I mean, a
However,
flashlight will defeat
my
you.
true potential has yet to be unleashed. Bask in the shadows and remember that sinking feeling you get when you turn off the light as you return to your bedroom.
That's Betty. I love that
When
feeling.
this eerie primal instinct to hasten yourself kicks in while your heart begins to rumble with fear. That, my friend, is but a lick of what true darkness can
Don't lick
do.
me. We'll...
You help my power grow.
Oh, good God.
But with that said, I'm afraid to say my power is waning.
Yeah?
If not for your summoning ritual, I may be. Nay, such thoughts are wasteful.
Bruh. Come on.
Anyhow, I have been waiting in the abyss in search of a companion. Such feelings are unnecessary, although not unwelcomed.
I'm not a fan of edgelords.
You see, the essence of darkness must be discussed before obtained. I have been waiting for eons for a worthy conversational partner.
That's because you're still waiting on AOL.
Our sinister lamentations in pure nightfall will serve as the dark ritual and bring forth my armaments.
Oh, good God, man. Get to the point.
My armor forged from the shadowy depths. Think of them as parts to my true self. However, I have long lost them back during the great cataclysm.
You mean when I turn on the lights? I have so many questions.
Naturally, but I am equipped to ease your wandering mind. Know that even this discussion will feed into our dark search. What troubles you, my penumbra?
Why are you such a fucking edgelord? The Great Cataclysm.
The tragedy that befell my comrades. Before, it was a peaceful time. My fellow denizens of the dark and I conversed in the shadows. Then, suddenly,
Someone turn on the lights.
great power beyond any of ours divided us. I have not seen my allies since, and at the same time, my armament was lost. Like such a flimsy concept could be our undoing.
Oh, I mean, it is.
It is an unexplainable force beyond reason. But that won't matter once I am at full strength.
Oh, yeah?
What troubles you, my penumbra?
Tell me about your armor.
How have you know that these aren't just any normal raiments? They have no physical form. My armor is of a corporeal shade.
Corporeal means physical.
But after I obtain just a single piece of it, the pressure of my dark aura will rise exponentially.
Yeah?
As I said, by having conversations, we initiate the ritual. Join me in darkness, and my power shall inevitably return.
Okay, so you're a chatbot.
I descend into the Vanta black pools and re-emerge as my true, awesome form. I sense your curiosity. Stay close, Penumbra, and you shall someday see.
Oh
what
god, this
troubles
guy's so...
you, my Penumbra.
Can we just get through this?
While it may appear childish,
Because it
it
is.
is a title that bears significance to me.
Yeah?
Even creatures of the dark are entitled to nostalgia,
Like AOL.
and its relevancy continues to capture my very essence.
That's sad, dude.
Lord of Shadows.
The X is in the 420?
Signature embellishments.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how popular of an identity Shadow Lord is. You can't just have anybody proclaim they are the true Lord of Shadows.
Well, yeah, there's 419 other ones, at
Which
least.
is why I leave my mark as such.
Shadow Lord falls silent for a moment, as though listening for something you can't hear. He makes a fist, nodding to himself.
Can this be?
He spreads his arms wide, opening his clawed hands as if to receive something.
Yes. The dark power begins to creep and course through me.
Can we just vibe with the music instead of go through all this crap, man?
Yes! I knew I had a good feeling about you, Penumbra. A piece of my armament has returned. My soul quivers with might.
No quiver around me, man. They're very mighty and sexy.
Oh, that's exactly the idea. I thank you for awakening me.
Uh-huh.
Encountering you has been the most exciting event in a very long time.
Yep.
For now, I shall relinquish you. Return to your quest.
Oh god, that's the best thing you've done.
Oh, and no need to reinvite the light. You're now a denizen of darkness, after all. Unless being in the dark brings about a fearful sensation that tickles your heart too fiercely. Farewell.
Oh god, I'm gonna have Lux come and say hi to you. Jesus Christ. Alright. So that was one of the 3 hidden folks we gotta meet up with. Next up is something from my childhood. Something I remember quite fondly. That is where you go over here and you stare at a wall.
An expanse of blinding white muscled skin fills your vision. It reminds you of that class field trip to the art museum, if not for the torn jeans on this ivory Adonis's lower body. But as your eyes continue to travel up and take everything in, you note that the similarities to a classic marble statue come to an abrupt and screeching halt at this guy's face. He almost resembles a bleached bowling ball. His eyes are two dark and unreadable holes, his mouth nothing more than a thin line. He has no nose, no cheekbones, no ears. His shining white face is simply devoid of just about anything.
Yeah.
Sup, baby? Nice ass.
Thank you. I'll work out.
Yeah, well, not enough.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she would, wouldn't she? We haven't talked in a bit, but last time I checked, it's been real.
Who are you?
Yeesh. I gotta write a whole dissertation for you?
Yeah.
You want some graphs and pie charts?
Actually, that'd be super fucking helpful.
Oh, how about some Venn diagrams?
Yes!
Will that help you figure it out?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Oh my god. I was being facetious.
Oh.
It's a good thing you're nice to look at, because you're definitely not much in the brains department.
Yeah,
Here,
that's
I'll
fair.
give you a hint about my true secret identity. I'm what you spend your entire life avoiding.
Bees! You're connecting with my estranged parents?
Mommy and daddy issues, huh? Nice. I can work with that. But not even remotely close. I'm your overwhelming sense of existential dread.
Existential dread?
But my homies call me Doug.
What up, Doug? Sup, Doug? Hi, Doug.
Did I say we were homies?
Oh. Oh.
I wouldn't. But enough about me. What's your name, baby?
I'm Pubert.
Ha! I just choked on my chocolate milk.
Oh, that's gonna stain you.
That name sucks.
Fuck you, Doug.
That doesn't fit your vibe at all.
What
You
fits
need
my
something that
vibe?
really captures your fundamental, immutable essence. I'm gonna call you... Dork.
Oh. Kind of a dick move there.
That? Please. Maybe grow a pair? That there was child's play. A real dick move would be to get you stuck ruminating on the heat death of the universe.
It's a long ways away, so I'm not worried.
Existential dread, baby. Anyway, Dork, since you're here, you might as well make yourself useful and help me out.
Sounds great. What can I help with?
So I'm doom scrolling share bucket, okay?
Alright.
Wow, someone's super perceptive.
Thanks.
It wasn't a compliment.
Oh.
ShareBucket is Valdivian's 8th most addictive social media platform. I've been doom scrolling for hours, and even my totally ripped finger is tired from swiping.
Oh.
So why don't you scroll for me for a while? I think it's a task suitable for your talents. I use that term loosely. Plus, you get to keep hanging out with me, and I'm dope as hell.
I mean, you are pretty cool, Doug, but... Sounds great.
Oh, it's incredible. And here, I'll even sweeten the deal.
Hell yeah.
You swipe for a while, and I'll reward you with, a Doug point.
A Doug
He
point.
holds out what appears to be a sort of badge, a golden image of his iconic blank face framed by laurel leaves.
Yes! Doug points.
Sure, if it'll shut you up.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough yammering. Read me some viral ShareBucket posts, would you? What are the top 3 most popular posts right now?
Mexico's a psyop. Senator wants to replace all airplanes with blimps. There's an argument about what makes... I'm gonna say... Mexico is a psyop.
Oh, shit. Totally makes sense, right?
Not really.
Rebucket that stat.
On it.
Man, this is great. Way better than just scrolling and reading by myself. And only 357 billion hours of premium content to go. We're making great time.
Doesn't seem like premium
Are
content.
you for real, dork? Or else am I gonna learn that cats secretly built the pyramids? The lamestream media?
Oh man. Now I don't like you,
They're
Doug.
captured by the cat lobby and you know it.
I like the cat lobby.
Jesus fucking Christ. Look, you came around here and asked to spend time with me, so I graciously invited you to participate in my kick-ass activities. But I don't have to doom scroll with you.
You could.
There's plenty of other moderately attractive humans or concepts I could be doom scrolling with.
There are no other humans here.
I mean, I should just text Abby. She is super hot.
Who's Abby?
She did things even porn won't show in some states. Abby? She's the unceasingly empty feeling of abandonment. Right up my alley.
I just don't want to doom
Well,
scroll.
that's stupid, but I hear you. Tell you what, maybe our interests aren't 100% aligned, but that's okay.
Yeah.
A lot of power couples famously were opposites. It's not the end of the world.
I agree.
Absolutely. See, the end of the world happens in 7.59 billion years when the sun engulfs the Earth, destroying our planet and everything that ever existed.
Yeah, I'll be gone by then. So climate change doesn't exist? Yay!
No, I said the end of the world happens in 7.59 billion years. The end of humanity happens a lot sooner.
I figure as much.
What matters is, I'm hot and you're passably attractive, so I don't want to blow this up over nothing. Especially since Abby isn't returning my texts.
Stop texting Abby.
Why? You trying to move in on my turf? No way. Go find your own concepts to share memes with. Tell you what, why don't you come back around here later and I'll try to find us a new activity we both like. Cool?
Okay.
Anyway, I gotta go find some school children and explain to them that no matter what they do, their parents will eventually entropy and die. And the reverse
Jesus.
is even worse. Parents outliving their children. Good shit, good shit.
Well, they're gonna learn it eventually.
Exactly. You get it. I'm doing a benevolent service. And don't worry if you can't stop thinking about me tonight when you're all alone in your bed. That's totes normal. I tend to have that effect on people. Oh, and don't text me. I don't do clingy. Later, Dorcas.
You again?
Oh, god damn it, Rebel.
So, what brings you back, poser? See? I'm being nice. Ugh. Well, go on. What are you waiting for? Nobody's looking. Well, the toilet isn't interested. Don't you think you should have ducked and asked?
Laissez-les tranquilles, baby.
Oh, Sean, please! I'm doing something here.
Meh.
I say you could call me that, dumbass. Pretty damn sure I didn't. But you are and more. I'm just being Fine.
Rebel, we've been through
Poor
this.
Daddy. Boring. Oh, and there. I'm getting bored with this. I usually spend about 20 seconds talking. You can be whichever. That's the only favor I'm gonna do you too, so appreciate that shit. Yes and no. Ain't my obligation to make sense, jerk off. But sure, you want my name? I'll give you my duckin' name. It's Nunya. None your duckin' business. Names are worth choosing, and I don't have to tell you shit if I don't feel like it. In fact, I'm gonna get the duck out of this one-bill town. You wanna talk to me again? Too duckin' bad, poser.
I don't want to talk to you again.
Poser says what? Poof! Rebel's gone.
Fucking Jesus, Rebel. Sick of your shit. Alright, now we got one more hidden side character. Oh. Open this up. Alright, we got one more side character we gotta meet. And that is... Whoop. And we open up the credits while having the date theaters on. And you just gotta let them go. Whoop, hold up. Expressionistas. Aw, sensitivity. Nobody in sound. Oh, wait, this is all the sound. Okay. Stephen Booth was one of the singers? Wow. Alright, you let this go. Oh wow, all the voice actors. Neat. God, this is like voice actor heaven. Good God, man. Each character has its own... Oh wait, no, some did multiple. Okay. So many. Oh. Sound effects. Do. Yeah, but this one you just kind of have to let these credits roll out. I think it's part of it that you have to have the entire credits go on. We're just going to play it smart. Come on. And we're... Oh, Anna Patrick. Why do I know that name? Why do I know that name? That's gonna bug me. Do 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 do. And unfortunately, I can't see chat right now because I have a reference I needed to pull up. Boom boom. Do, 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 do. Extreme Sudoku.info, huh? Written in ink and made with Unity. Where'd it go? Hold on. Hold up. Let's see here. All right, hold on. Okay. Put on the deviators. Bring up the phone. Go to credits. Click on them and let them start scrolling. From here, hold the button. Oh. There we go.
There's something so cheerful and jaunty about the figure you see before you, you almost feel like you've stumbled onto the set of a game show. This is truly one sassy chap.
Gotta get my reference back up here. Here we go.
Welcome, welcome. I am the Sassy Chap, mascot and possible owner of Sassy Chap Games LLC. Sassy Chap Games.
Oh, his microphone's a heart. And he's got a heart in his... And hearts and hearts and hearts. And a heart. 2 more? There's gotta be more, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Here's where we'll put my greeting and introduction, explaining all the deep lore behind the Sassy Chap.
Okay.
I may not be the star of this game as it's our first, but just you wait.
You got
Next
it.
game will be called The Legend of Sassy 2, Chap's Awakening. And
I
will
hope
feature
so.
my quest to uncover my holy backstory.
I kinda hope so.
That's what I've been telling them. And here's where we'll have the chap introduce the concept of the dating game.
I was already playing one.
No, this one is slightly
Makes another heart.
You have found one of the secret datables in the game. The developers. I'm not a developer myself, merely a mascot. But this is hard work too. I'm considered an asset.
Damn right.
Well, I am excellent at filling a pipe with bubbles. When making this game, we wanted to give players the option to date the devs. But we wanted to sidestep the problematic condition that there are many players and only a small amount of us. And of course, many of us are in happy relationships. For now. So,
Ooh.
we figured a fun way to do this would be for players to date each of us by answering a question about ourselves. Would you like to play?
Yeah.
All right. We have an awful lot of lovely people who are dying to get to know you. You've been all up in their business this whole time, but now you get to really find out about them. Do you want to know the general rules?
Sure.
Splendid! The rules are simple. Each dev will introduce and ask one question about themselves.
Okay.
You'll get to choose from 3 responses, each corresponding to a love, hate, or friendship ending with each dev. Then we move on to the next one. If I were to offer one piece of advice, if you're looking for love, these are game developers we're talking about. Think nerd.
Got it.
They aren't going to want to do anything cool. You can quit at any time, and at any time we can tally up the resolutions you got towards your current dev love status.
And how many are there?
33. lucky number.
I used to work at a club called that.
Or at least that's as many as there were when we recorded this voiceover.
So, okay, I'm ready.
Then let's get on with the show! Disclaimer. Developers who happen to be members of the SAG-AFTRA union will voice themselves. The rest, well, will be voiced by the very sensual RPG Beep.
Oh, well, that's cool. They actually stuck to
Not
union
too bad
rules.
a fate, I suppose. First up, we have... Before working here at Sassy Chap Games, LLC, Rebecca spent 10 years working in corporate jobs, with a background in project management.
David most colleagues.
Big enough?
My brother Ray desperately needed some help to make sense of really big spreadsheets.
Spreadsheets are actually 99% of game development. She came on just in the nick of time.
I was only on the game for a few months. After leaving corporate for good, I decided to start a career in nursing.
Her story has influenced one of the characters in the game.
Okay. Okay, enough biography stuff. Daytime. I like baking cakes for my friends and walking around bookstores and buying books. On a good day, you might even catch me reading
What
one.
is Rebecca's idea of a perfect date?
Let's see. Tea and horror movies. Yay!
That's the sound Rebecca makes when she loves you. Would you like to date another dev?
Yep, we're gonna get all 33 of these done.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have Jamie, our external producer from Team 17. They're not evil at all. Wait, did I just say that out loud?
And I told that particular risks, if they kept acting up, they'll turn into an issue before you can say spreadsheet. Don't mind me, I'm just sweeping up after last minute risks on the project before we ship it to our lovely players.
The game has already shipped. We're live.
Well, of course we are. I knew that. Now, quickly, distract the players with the question that I sent you while I sneakily sweep through the past QA.
We're live? Oh, gosh, no, I'm not ready yet.
Take a breath, Penelope. Right behind you, Jamie.
All right, so here's the question. Video games can take a long time to make, so which one of these statements happened to Jamie during development?
I became a godfather, fiance, and the owner of all 102 Pokemon cards. You got it right.
Incredible! Jamie loves you. And I won't tell his fiance a thing. Would you like to date another dev? I've come
So
up.
number 3.
Next we have...
Oh, hey!
Oh, good, you're voiced.
How are you liking the game so far?
Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh, actually, sorry. Hold that thought. Getting a ping. Just need to copy this over and done. Sorry about that. What were you saying? Right, Yeah, one sec.
God damn it, Amanda.
Several seconds, actually. Oh, I gotta fix that. Wait, they did what? Not again. Okay! Looks like they need me in the back. But I can put my phone on silent. Okay, that should buy us a solid 10 minutes. What were we doing?
Have you done introductions yet?
No?
Let's start with a proper introduction then. This is the venerable Amanda Hufford, our dedicated, sleep-deprived producer extraordinaire, voice director, writer, script supervisor, scheduler, therapist, hostage negotiator, and maker of spreadsheets.
So many spreadsheets.
Many spreadsheets.
I get her.
If there's a job to do on the game, Amanda has probably had a hand in it.
Good job, Amanda.
Aren't you forgetting something, dumbass? Oh, right. I'm also a voice actor.
Oh, you're a rebel?
How do you forget your own fucking job? Whatever.
And you decided to take on game development on top of that?
Venetia, remind me to ask Ray to put the cry on floor emoji in the game as a collectible and tag it here.
Ah, shoot, we can't really do that because we don't own the rights to the art. But we could commission one that's similar. Let me message Nietzsche.
No more collectibles.
Yeah, ever since I decided against painted backdrops for the dates, we went from 36 non-character art pieces to 404?
Shit.
Is that bad?
I sleep.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, maybe Garrett can throw in a sad trombone sound or something.
Yeah, sure. I can do that. Just let me finish composing the 115 songs first.
Don't worry about it, Garrett. I
He's
got
cute.
it. Would you want again a sad whistle or something?
Daddy, if you start whistling again right now, I will turn this game around so fast, I swear.
Should I just come back another time?
Sorry. We'll figure all that out later. Thanks, guys. You can get back to it. And I keep forgetting it's not just us around here anymore. You know, it's weird finally being able to share a game with you. I mean, you work on something for long enough, and it kinda just becomes part of who you are.
Oh, she's got Rebel on her shirt. I just realized.
The last couple of years have been date everything, all day, every day, all the time. Meetings, and emails, and spreadsheets, and revisions, and meetings, and hiring, and lore changes, casting, plus direction, and then scheduling, and seriously, the meetings. And after all that, after pouring everything you have to give into something, you still have no idea if anyone will even like it.
I do.
Well, you're sweet to offer, really. Even if you did tell me, I wouldn't remember. This version of me, right here, right now, just doesn't ever get to know. And that's okay.
Well, what do you want?
After you get done here, if there was something in the game you enjoyed, if anything really stood out to you or even meant something to you, let the team know. Take a little scroll through those credits for the names of all the amazing people who worked on this monstrosity, and if you like their work, go support them. And if you get to the end and realize it just wasn't for you, well, if you just flat out hated it right from the start, just promise me you won't tag me on social media and yell at me about it, okay? Can you do that?
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Then you truly have all my love for it.
Amanda loves you. Would you like to date another day?
Oh, that was it? Okay. Yep.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have TJ, a writer extraordinaire.
Howdy, how yous doing? Who am I? Oh, I'm just a humble writer and theater professor. Teach the kids real good.
TJ is actually quite humble. I've seen it myself.
There's one movie musical that has a stage adaptation that I love more than any other. I've seen it 6 times. Not obsessed, you are. Lion King, because it's a good one. I mean, I cry every time.
Don't cry, TJ. You found true love. Would you like to date another dev?
Oh, thank God that one was short.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have, rummaging around in the top of your closet, you find a somewhat untidy box of crafting supplies. It's Kale!
Whoa. Oh, geez, it's me.
Ah, yes. The aggregated result of many hobbies started and intermittently maintained, still brimming with creative potential.
It's always nice to keep me around. You never know when I might be useful. Even late in the game, I'm happy to be here to help out. Getting involved in a huge project like this, even a little support role is really special to me.
You had been stowed away for a little while and joined us when the time was right.
You never know when inspiration might strike. You might need to finish a project or start something new. It's also excellent when your hobbies start to overlap. Like right now, I've combined drawing, embroidery, and painting into my bookbinding and cover designs.
Lovely.
Okay.
Any other thoughts for your imminent date?
Oh dear, I guess perhaps let's consider a fun night in to make some cool stuff. Let's work on a new hobby. Yeah, that sounds great. Might just have a thing for you. What do you have in mind? Tell me all about
This
it.
is the way to Kale's heart. It's love. Would you like to date another dev?
Yep.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have Evan Markhort, Amanda Hufford's emotional support, co-owner of recording studio Voice Tracks West, sometimes engineering sessions, sometimes running the dishwasher, sometimes fixing file names buried deep in spreadsheets.
Thanks, chaps. Great to be
You
a
are
part of this.
incredibly helpful dealing with tens of thousands of lines recorded by an indie studio. Your assiduous... Damn it. I'll go one more time. Your assiduousness in editing each take is much appreciated.
I'm not recording voice actors pretending to be toasters. I'm planning my next vacation. Can you guess your favorite country I visited so far? Morocco.
Spitting Camels comes to mind. Evan Loves You. And Morocco. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Hey, it's Suha! She's a writer, VO director, and game developer across a few different studios, including her own, Truant Pixel.
Aw, she's cute. Pretty sure I told you she is Suha, Queen of the Universe, but okay. Thank you for that extremely adequate introduction, chat man.
Suha has written for a lot of characters on this project, including much of the narrator. Let's hear from a few of her characters now.
Dasha flexes, her muscles bulging spectacularly.
Okay, that's my desk.
You get the impression she could crush you with her pinky, if she so chose.
That is the kitchen table.
Abel removes his hat from his head,
Abel
bringing
the
it
table.
to his chest in a classy
Cute.
gesture that also manages to show off the muscles in his arms.
Whoa! Well, I know what room you're in.
Dunk strikes a pose between the two of them, showing off his magnificent physique and dazzling smile.
This world is impure.
Whoa, who are you? You're like freaking Pinhead. You're some part of my computer.
Friar Errol doesn't bother flexing like the others. Muscle is clearly not his strong suit. Still, you get the sense he could ruin your day all the same.
Yes, she's written some truly formidable characters, strong in body and spirit.
The moment Suha comes into view, the Datable's entire posture changes. Their eyes find the floor, and an air of despair settles over everyone.
Oh no! Say something nice about me, losers. That includes you too, narrator. Don't think I didn't hear that shit. Try again.
The moment Suha arrives, something seems to shift. There is a divine presence in the room, as though an angel had just touched down from the heavens. You only just managed to hold yourself back from falling in love with her on the spot, but it takes a truly heroic effort. She is a formidable woman, nay, a goddess.
Much better. Alright, sound off, dweebs.
Suha is greatest woman I have ever known. I have often asked, is she even mortal? Perhaps she is a fairy queen.
Suha is like a rainbow after a thunderstorm. Only the rainbow's made of knives.
Suha gives Abel a sharp look. He quiets down immediately.
Just a rainbow. Pretty and lovely and all that.
Dunk steps forward, squinting at his palm.
Sohan, very spank.
Are you eating up your fucking hand?
Duncan immediately hides his hand behind his back.
You're the hottest babe alive, ma'am. A real touchdown of a woman.
That's what the hell I thought. Friar?
Our Father of Convection's blessings come in many forms. Suha is one of his greatest blessings.
I guess that's good from you. And further appearances scheduled from Daisuke, Tony, Tina, River, Penelope, Betty, Timothy, Bobby, Willie, and others. About 23 or so datables in all, give or take. But time's getting short, and those windbags can really go on. So let's skip to the good part. How hard do I rule exactly? So hard. Oh, I like you. You're so sharp. Good. Very good.
She loves you. You're safe now.
Gotta run. Game dev empire to run. Thousands of episodes of Real Housewives to watch. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, etc., etc. Bye.
Suha came onto the project later on in its development cycle, but it's like she's always been here. Somehow. Every day has felt like a decade. May God have mercy on our souls. Would you like to date another dev?
Yep. We got a lot of these to get through.
Come up with a new developer. Next we have... Why, it's Devin! A writer and one of the main people who set us on the path to getting this game funded.
I like your hoodie. Hi there, I'm Dever, writer of some of the Deadables. Mostly Beverly is my gal. Love history, which you may pick up on upon meeting those characters, so I'm going to give you a little history quiz. Which of these is the true name of the Queen of Egypt, famed for her beauty, cunning, relationships? Cleopatra. Oh. Let's look. That one. Correct, great job. Always happy to meet another history buff. For those of you that looked the answer up, well, at least you're resourceful. Thanks!
It's true love with Devon for you. Would you like to date another dev?
Yep.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Hey, it's Elle!
Yo, it's a corgi! Hello there, I'm Elle, one of the artists working on an amazing errand. It's such a great honor to work along so many wonderful artists.
An artist? But you look like a little doggy.
What's wrong with dog artists? There are many famous dog artists, for example, Andy Warhol and Paul Picasso.
I don't think that's right. In fact, I think you just made that up.
Okay, you got me. I'm not really a dog, but since this world where you can date everything, I chose why not be anything I wanted to be.
But why a dog?
Because I love dogs. Loved them ever since I was a kid. And the family dog, Lucky, saved me when I got lost and stuck in the woods.
Well, how did that happen?
We used to go exploring with Lucky out in the woods. One day while we got out, I got stuck in a briar patch and couldn't get out. Lucky went home, found my older brother before leading him to me.
Goodness, that's a real lassie moment.
Yeah, it would have been really rough if he hadn't saved me.
I see, we're back to the dog puns.
Ah, I'm in such a good mood now. We should hang out. Let's go to the park. Sounds amazing. Fresh air, sunshine, the outdoors are the core key to my heart.
Her heart is full of love for you. Would you like to date another dev?
Yep.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... It's Jonathan, one of our writers!
Hello, aside from writing, you may know me from my many actual plays I participate in. There's a reason I tend to be behind the DM chair 90% of the time, and it started with a single character. Do you know which character is the biggest influence in my life as a writer and role player? Well, D&D is this one. Drew sparked my joy of reading and world building. I began to DM as a means to give players the same excitement I felt from reading those novels.
Role-playing? Jonathan loves it! Would you like to date another dev?
Yep.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have Andrew Feliciano, the owner, operator, mic adjuster, and button pusher at Voice Tracks West.
Hey there, you might say, as one of the subcontractors while this house was being built. Everyone moved mountains to make it all happen. I sure hope you're enjoying it.
Andrew is a very humble man. We couldn't make this game without his generosity of studio time and talent. Andrew did not write this part. I am adding it after he submitted his text. He can't hear this either, so he's just going to talk as if nothing's happened.
What a grand experience. What grand experience is on my bucket list? It was in motion to happen in 2008, which was rudely interrupted by my current role at Voice Tracks West. Hike Kilimanjaro. Yes, luckily mountains don't go away, so I'll still be able to get there as soon as I make it.
Andrew is in love with you. Hurrah! Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have...
Adriel. Hi, I'm Adriel. I was one of the original programmers on this game. I helped create... I love the cats and the poop. I helped create the first vertical slice and set up the groundwork for what this game would become. Everything is so different from when I first started working on it. Big shout outs to everyone who worked on this since then. It wouldn't be what it is without every single person on this team. What an incredible long journey this game has been on. I met Ray many, many years ago at GDC, and one time when we were hanging out, he pitched me the idea of a dating sim game where you could date everything. How could I say no to that? Never forget the first time I laid eyes on our first two datables, Hoove and Harper. It was love at first sight. It's absolutely smitten with them both, and while I've also fallen in love with every character created since then, nothing will match what I felt towards my first two loves. But enough about me. I'm excited to learn more about you, my potential date. Would you like to take a walk with me? Let me make sure I get this one right. Hold tight. We gotta scroll a bit. We'll say sure. And her answer is going to be petting zoo. Got it. Petting zoo, because you have all the animals. Maybe there's... Love goats so much. Maybe there's rabbits, chickens, and sheep. Maybe we can find llamas. Can't wait to see what animals are there. Give every single one of them a pat on their sweet little heads.
Adriel is so very much in love with you. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... It's Sam! No relation to the Sam in this game. Pure coincidence, I swear.
She must be a writer. I'm Sam, I'm part of the writing team. I love cozy movies, beautiful autumn weather, and horror games / movies, but I will close my eyes for the scary bits. You may know me from Neon White or Read Only Memories, Neurodriver. I also worked on amazing projects like Cartomancy Anthology, and others I hope to share one day when they release. That you know everything about me, we can skip the quiz and get married.
Me?
Kidding. Let's play a game I like to call Guess That Fact. Give you 3 statements, one of them will be a fact while the others, well kitten, they will be lies. Give you a small hint since you've been so nice to me. The answer can probably be found on my website if you dare to visit that wretched place. Okay, let's begin. Here are your options. Remember, guess the truth. Alright, so let's just find the answer. Because we are Cheater McCheatysons. You were featured on NPR. That I was. Super honored to be featured on Latino USA to talk about being a game developer and how I bring my culture into games I make. It was super surreal to show my family. They freaked out for me because I was too shocked to move. Haha.
Samantha, she loves you for that.
But fun. Let's chat again soon.
Would you like to date another dev?
Yep.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have Ben, submitted his date after the deadline, and it, well, you'll have to judge for yourself. Here he is.
Ben worked on UI and animation for Date Everything. Ben loves making and plating games at work with his 2 kids. Ben climbs, bouldering, and skateboards on his weeks. He also runs a podcast on AI and ethics called the Machine Ethics Podcast. Ben may or may not be a robot.
So, do you like Ben?
I think this is a great idea. I love Ben.
He loves you back. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Who is that in the corner of the ring with a steel chair? It's Tay!
Hi, I'm Taylor, or Tay if you're nasty. I'm a 2D artist on the game. I drew the stuff and the things, so many things. Gee, I haven't been let out of the basement. The execs keep all us artists in for a hot second. What are we doing? Oh, that's right. It's a dating game. People usually get to know each other first, though, right? I'm new to this whole thing. It's lonely in the basement. And cold. So cold. Anyway, where to start? We have so much to cover in so little time. This is by far the coolest thing I've ever gotten to be part of, and I'm so thankful to have even a small part working alongside the most talented, funny, and passionate company, even if we're locked in the house's basement. Love horror movies, JRPGs, TTRPGs, blah blah blah, all the RPGs. Evenings in with my cat, a good iced latte, and a long romantic walks down the manga aisle. What else? Oh, I've got encyclopedic knowledge of theme park history. Musicals are my guilty pleasure, and I can recite more fights from RuPaul's Drag Race than I can count on one hand. Cry every time I hear the Star Trek main theme, and the weight of my heart is definitely asking about my D&D character. How do you feel about Muppets? Do you have a moment to talk about why Tarsum Singh's 2006 cult classic The Fall is the greatest film ever made? Do you like jazz? What is your opinion of the most recent renaming of Cantina music in Star Wars canon? Oh, I hate it. This is very important for our relationship going forward. Oh man, I haven't even touched on animation yet. Should we sit down? I think I've got a steel chair around here somewhere. Okay. Let's see what your answer is. Because, wowzers, you're a lot. D&D character. Okay. Only ancient prophecies have foretold this moment. No one has ever asked me this question before. Are we about to make out right now?
Off screen! Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... It's Wilbo Baggins!
William is fine.
But it's canon now. Maybe in the sequel.
Did you just change my
You're
name?
the writer.
Change it back.
Fine. So, William. Will they, won't they? Can I call you Wilbo?
Will, no.
Point taken. Tell us a little bit about yourself, William.
Well, I write.
They write.
Then I rewrite.
They rewrite. Is that all? That's a little binary of you, William.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
What is that? Some kind of code? So, what else do you do?
Well, sometimes I break the game.
And how did you find us?
Screenshot of a Twitter post posted in a Discord, then a Zoom interview in a hotel lobby at 5 a.m. in the snow, the usual.
And how have you found us since?
It's about a month from giving up on games when I got this gig. This was my first big thing, and I wasn't perfect, and at times I thought I'd completely screwed it up. But everyone's been patient and kind, and it's given me the chance to write a bunch of characters I adore and see them given light, color, breath, and sound by other artists I only marvel at. So I suppose I found everyone rather wonderful, willing our own little wonder world together.
Isn't that sweet?
And you know...
And unfortunately, that's time.
Oh, sorry.
So, now you know. But the question remains, will they or won't they? Now, how would you like to determine the eligibility of your would-be suitor, dear William?
Sorry, I'm gonna be a little annoyed.
Classic. For the frustrated, I wonder if there were any clues left behind somewhere.
Love you too.
Would you like to date another dev?
Yep.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have...
Hi, I'm J. Michael Tatum. Please call me Michael. The J is just to throw off my enemies.
Removing.
I'm a prolific voice actor, writer, and sometimes composer who thrives on complicating my friends' creative projects. I enjoy curling up with a good book before scintillating midnight vistas, stimulating conversation with fictional characters, and walks in my head. I play piano to avoid social obligations. First, let's talk literature. My favorite books? No. Regale me with your tastes. What book series do you most enjoy pretending to have read?
This is my wife's answer, but she's actually read them.
I suggest we leave this one behind. Next, let us turn to matters culinary. If tasked with preparing a repast of choice, what element would I almost certainly get wrong? Alas, even my capacious pantry seldom boasts all the necessary ingredients without a week's notice. Now, a subject near and dear to my heart. What vestigial organ does a minor sixth chord remind you of?
The neocortex.
Clearly, we ought to explore your understanding of human biology first.
Well, well. I fear that this lad might just be classier than I.
Uh-oh.
Let's see how you fared with Michael.
Mon ami, let us sip tea together and pick apart the tastes of the hoi polloi.
I feel Michael and I would get along quite well.
Burping.
Who's our next victim? Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have...
Greg. It's Greg on my list here. Hold on. Oh, this is getting a bit much. Are you a Sonic fan? Yeah. Then we're gonna be great friends. What's your favorite game? Like the old Genesis ones.
Sonic led to Greg's interest, but choosing the one that wasn't his favorite means you're merely friends. Would you like to date another dev?
Sure.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Oh, Nijuku!
Oh god, I gotta scroll again.
Don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Alright, I'm Nij. Nice weather, huh? I wouldn't know. I spend most of my day at my desk drawing, and my blinds are usually closed because if I open them, there's glare in the screen.
Nij is the lead artist on this game, which means she designed all 107 characters, including myself, and almost all the UI that you see. Did she sign up for all of this? I think partly she didn't realize what she was getting herself into.
It was certainly interesting finding out I was the lead artist on my very first call with the team. Like, welcome to the team, surprise!
We are so glad that you said yes.
Got thrown into the deep end, but I learned a lot, and lucky for everyone, I'm perpetually fueled by a thirst for fictional babes. So yeah, if you catch yourself staring at parts of your house for too long, you start feeling weird fluttery sensations when the appliances are turned on, I guess that means I did my job right. But let's be real, I couldn't have finished art without my team of artists behind me. Big shout out to Tay, Pinjit, all these people. I appreciate you all so much.
Excellent. And before we move on, do you have any questions for your potential date?
Date? Oh right, this is the dating part. I thought it was another work call. Anyway, I guess I have some free time now, so what should we get up to? Video games. Oh, hell yeah. You can meet my doggo. He's the cutest, bestest boy ever, and you could totally bring your fur baby too if you have one. I got 3.
A very artistic date. It might just be love. Would you like to date another dev?
Yep.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have...
Whoa! Alright. Hi there, you're still around.
Indubitably.
I appreciate the dedication, bud. Bajit, one of the artists, I brought the game to life. Look, I know this experience was so fun, it's totally cliche, but this team brought so much joy, heart, and enthusiasm into the game. And one of my absolute favorite things is being surrounded by people who get shamelessly passionate about things with no interest of downplaying or curbing their excitement. It's intoxicating being around so many equally driven, busy people.
Kate, I'll turn the microphone to you and ask, is that important to you?
Totally, my friend. So if you're not working on a project or doing something creative in life, I'm not
And
myself.
what are some of the things you're excited about?
So many things. Drawing is a clear cop-out, but my recent ambitions include modding zines, teaching myself 3D modeling, and even how to animate. On top of that, I've been spending a super amount of time in tattoo shops, both getting inked and learning how to tattoo others. Also big on plants. I have an extensive collection of almost triple digits that I've been carefully cultivating over the past decade. Then we have to talk about home decor and antiquing. You know how power crazy one can get when you finally have your own space? I've learned things about crown molding I haven't even cared to think about. Oh my god. Can we just get to the question? Cringe is dead.
Death to cringe. Death! Friends for paint. Friends. Would you like to date another dev?
Oh, this is taking forever.
Come up with a new developer. Next we have... it's Logan Burdick, I'm afraid. Is it?
Thank God you're here. Okay. Both our lives depend on it. Oh, okay. This bomb will fix around my neck. My disarm the answers by following the answering questions. If you fail, the bomb will instantly explode, killing us both. Definitely killing me. At least maiming me a little. Honestly, my healthcare is kind of sketch right now, so I really don't need the hassle. Oh, and obviously I can't just tell you the answer or detonate it remotely. Okay. No time. Flavor of ice cream? Sorbet. Not that sorbet is technically a flavor so much as a different type of dessert entirely. But considering our lives are hanging in the balance, here's hoping the judges aren't sticklers for accuracy. Question 2. I wrote dozens of characters in this professional dating simulation, many of whom strongly advocate the sport of cheese rolling, but which one of the characters did I not write? David Most, Tinfoil Hat, the microwave who yells a lot, Broomby the talking broom, that weird gray guy Sung Wong voiced, or that weird xylophone guy that Sung Wong also voiced. Broomy the talking broom. Wait, did I write Broomy? Well, I hope I did. He's just the absolute best, right? Legit best character in the game by far. Can't believe he actually got Mark Hamill to voice him. So sick. Out of time. Almost out of time. Come on. Final round. God, this one's really, really hard. Which is undeniably the best Sheryl Crow song, if it makes you happy. Okay. A few seconds if I've got everything right. This gambling is possibly illegal in whichever state we're currently in. You did it! Kitchen is hell served by the Baltimore City.
Court orders and references to specific American cities are Logan's way of showing he loves you. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer.
Oh god!
Next we have... It's Garrett! Lead audio designer and composer of far too many songs.
Oh man, I'm just gonna speed through this. This is getting super long. I think. Alright. He likes E.T.
Music to my ear. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new development. Next we... Hey, Julia, they're here.
Hey! Yeah, sorry, I was just out in the back, slinging those kettlebells. What's up?
They're here. Your date.
Oh, wow, really? That's so cool, hey! You must be my date. Truthfully, the most important aspect of the game is this lovely new human standing in front of us right this very minute.
Oh my gracious. That's so sweet I might vomit.
Oh, yeah, you. Why do you think we did all this? It's all been about you.
Hurling. Like, right now. Hurling glitter. Honestly, doesn't taste as bad as I would have expected.
And to celebrate you playing, experiencing this world, getting to this point where you get to date us, we've got a gift. And, bonus, you get to pick which of these 3 gifts you like the best. Pretty cool, huh?
Super cool.
Amen. If I get one more pair of Argyle knee socks.
So, you can have whichever of these you like.
I'll take a Caribbean
Excellent
vacation.
choice. Really the only safe choice.
Although, Julia forgot to mention that the island is overrun with genetically modified javelinas that eat only human hair and coffee beans.
What?
Ah, yes. An unfortunate omission.
So, listen, you're supposed to get an ending with me, like you got with all the other awesome folks you've gotten to know in the house. And the way I've decided to do that here is...
Julia mimes doing a drum roll with her 2 index fingers.
just to ask you. Did you hate our date? Did you love it? Do you kind of maybe not so secretly love me now? Let me know. And hey, whatever you choose, you've been a blast.
Couldn't agree more.
See you for the next adventure.
Well, now that's something. Julia is yours. Virtually. Forevermore. Her husband Ray wrote these lines. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Welcome Samuel to the stage. I
Alright.
see what kind of interview we're in for. Tell the folks at home a bit about yourself. What a card, hmm? What did you do on Date Everything, besides punning? That doesn't count. Ask our lovely audience a question. Maybe you'll hit it off.
What is your name? Samuel? Okay, sitting down with the controller.
Would you say that they're the right person for you? Friends with Samuel.
Ah, boo.
Would you like to date another dev?
So, I'm guessing my thing isn't 100% correct. But it's fairly
Come up
correct.
with a new developer. Next we have... Would you look at that? It's Nick Thurston. He's a writer, voice actor, and creator of the Moonsong Fantasy Universe.
Huh? Oh! Hi! Didn't see you there. Had my head in a book.
Let's see here. Where's Nick at on my list? Okay.
Hey, douchebag. Great to meet you.
Nick has been a part of Date Everything since the very beginning.
Ah, the beginning. Those writers' meetings in Robbie's garage were a riot. Remember when I read Hoove's original dialogue out loud for the first time? And it was so spicy and raunchy that...
And that will be enough of that. Oh,
First introductions and all.
Nick is somewhat prone to putting his foot in his mouth.
I get carried away when I'm having fun. Since you're here, douchebag, why don't we play a little game? Isn't it? If you win, I'll give you a little kiss.
He leans close and whispers, close enough that you feel the warmth of his breath and catch the masculine aroma of his scent.
Who wrote that?
Don't worry. My wife Alex says it's cool as long as we're in Fantasyland. And if you get the extra credit right, you can have a full-blown makeout sesh. How's that sound? Okay, here we go. I know this is gonna be tough, but one of these 4 characters is one that I didn't actually write. Oh, wait, you haven't met some more. Then I'll skip this and do my backup question. Which of the other devs did I live with briefly in a London flat?
Ray.
Bingo! We lived together for a semester while studying at the British American Drama Academy. Here's that little prize I promised you.
Nick gives you a tantalizingly brief graze of the lips. It's just enough to make you mad he's not a washing machine or something else you can bone.
Now there's a true date with a dev. Nick is in love with you. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with next... Oh, hey! It's Dom. Well, we've got our lovely player that wants to know a little bit about you. That's right! You don't really sound Australian sometimes, though. But hey, look at you now, dubbing anime. Well, Dom, is there anything you want to do with your...
What are you doing?
Ninja cat.
It's right behind you.
Oh, apparently I brought Garage with me. Hi, Garage.
I'll have to check that out myself one day. Dom is in love with you for this answer. Would you like to date another dev?
Hi, Garage. My cat came to visit. Pet, 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 pet. Scratch the butt. Scratch the butt. Come here. You want to come say hi to everybody? Come here. Rush, rush. Hey. No? You don't want to say hi? He's gonna sniff around? Okay.
I've come up.
My whole
with a
world
new
decided to come invade.
Next we have, ladies and gentlemen, script kiddies and coding wizards, gather round as we unveil the architect of algorithms, the smasher of bugs, our lead engineer, Tiago. So, Tiago, I've got some questions for you here. Let me just... Ouch!
You okay there, chap?
Maybe... No, I need...
Oh no! Chap's glitching! Don't just stay there, do something! Should I do something?
Wow, thanks. I do feel much better. What happened to the bug?
It's running toward the kitchen. Help!
What should Tiago do with this damn bug? Tiago's positivity fills you with love. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... It's Sophie J, our 3D artist. She built your house single-handedly.
Garage, stop being a little shit. Shrek 2.
It's true. It has come up quite regularly in meetings. Jay loves the ogre, and she loves you too. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... It's Jane, a student who found some extra time to help us out with programming.
That was the first.
We can and we will. Back to the dungeon with you, Harridan! Friends with Jane is a very good thing. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Well then, if it isn't Robbie Damon! Voice director, voice actor, writer, creative co-lead, and executive producer of this very game.
Let's get to Robbie's answers here.
That's me. Sup, duder?
Sup?
Nothing much. Hey, anyone ever told you sound like one of those 4 guys from...
Moving on!
New recipe.
Are you prepared for your date, Master Damon?
Master Damon? Who told you to call me that?
You did, sir. In your 3:18 a.m. email last night entitled, "Call me Master Damon during the Date the Devs game show."
Ah, that's right. Well, I do have my MFA and am an experienced master dater. Wait.
No take backsies.
That's funny.
Ah, dang it! Fine. Hey, narrator, can you say Master Damon with that sick British mid-central medial A?
Master Damon.
Can I get that one more time, but like 69% sexier?
I'll give you an ABC. Master Damon. Master Damon. Master Damon.
I'll take the C-take. Thanks, JB.
When you're quite done, sir, I believe the player is ready to begin.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, Megan gave me a hall pass for this, so let's make it good. Fire away, you sexy little cipher, you. Boruto, huh? Oh, cool. I mean, it does get better after the time skip. It's just, I play like 1,000 other roles. You know what? Never mind. I love that you love that show. Can I sign something for you?
Nice to see you two bonding a bit, but it's time to up the ante for our player. Robbie, you put a fair amount of your life out there on the internet.
Not as much as I used to, but yeah, I suppose.
How about we give them a little quiz about you?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a pretty played-out mechanic for a date.
But you're writing this, sir.
Meta. I like it. Fine then. Quiz away, living manifestation of a mascot that I conceptualized.
Of course, Master Damon.
69% sexier?
Master Damon.
Nice.
Answer the following questions correctly, and you may earn Robbie's affection.
Sounds easy enough.
To prevent cheating and searching the internet, you have 10 seconds per question.
Wait, we don't have an internal real-time clock in this game? I mean, I wanted one, but...
Sir!
Ray said it was too hard to program. I didn't believe him at first, but it turns out it's true.
Master Damon, the player doesn't know that, sir.
Oh, the illusion of choice and consequence. I gotcha.
Oh, that's a big hint. That means days don't really matter.
I mean showing how the sausage is made.
Let's begin. Robbie is an outdoor enthusiast. What is his current favorite pastime in nature?
Hiking.
That's correct. Robbie is an avid hiker, recently conquering multiple 14ers and the SoCal six-pack, not to mention traversing the Grand Canyon rim to rim in a single day.
That's quite a feat.
My big toenail fell off.
Gross.
Up next, Robbie has mentioned that he graduated with an MFA.
In theater performance.
That was the answer, sir.
Oops.
Pivoting, though his degree was in theater performance, what was the subject of his thesis? A clue lies within a certain sudsy character he wrote for this game.
Hey, since when do they get hints?
Since you inadvertently made the question harder, Master Damon.
Fine. But only since you called me Master Damon.
Well played. While the Bard's first tragedy is mainly considered one of his lesser...
Careful now. It's my fave.
one of his less respected endeavors, Titus Andronicus, was what Robbie chose to write his thesis on.
It's pretty great for scansion buffs and revenge fans.
It's a scansion.
And really, is there any such thing as bad Shakespeare?
I bet there is.
William Shakespeare! Oh, I'm saving that one for the Date Everything time travel DLC.
Please tell me there's going to be a time travel one.
You mean grand finale?
Yeah, whatever. Here we go.
I'm so excited!
Robbie may be a well-respected voice actor and soon-to-be multi-award-winning game developer, but he's also known on screen as a world-famous TTRPG player. He recently joined the 3rd season of the first and most streamed Grottos and Gargoyles live play of all time, Whimsical Knoll.
Okay.
What class did Robbie choose to play?
This'll separate the real nerds from the hardcore dweebs, he says with love.
Troubadour.
Correct! Although he may have run from the class at first, he always found himself returning to it in early test games.
Guess I'm just a performer at heart.
And it gave him the opportunity to play a character with heavy charisma.
Good for you, Robbie.
Call me the Rizzler, baby.
It is a fantasy game, after all.
Hey!
Score 1 for the chap. And that concludes our little Robbie D fun fact quiz.
I prefer to call it the fam exam, but whatever's clever.
Let's see how you did. Excellent, player! You got them all correct. You truly know our EP deeply.
Poopy doopy squeepy peepy.
Poopy doopy squeepy peepy.
Dang! You really know a lot about me. And I'm gonna know a lot about you after I check through your playthrough metadata. JK, TLDR. But you can share it with your friends for funsies. Yay!
Yay?
That's my favorite part. Congrats! You've earned the undying love of a married 40-year-old father of 2.
Good job.
Oh, Wrecker!
Would you like to date another dev?
Oh, we're getting through these.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have Ray Chase.
Hello. I'm the final boss. And you're not ready to face me just yet. I have a query so puzzling, so difficult, that it requires that you meet everyone else here. So prepare yourself for the date battle of a lifetime. Bye!
All right, moving on. Would you like to date another dev?
Yep.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have Hey You by the Coffee Machine.
Not my 5th cup of coffee. Ha!
Debs here is part of our amazing team of 2D artists.
Alright.
You all seem to get...
Let's just get past this. Ow. Digimon.
That's true love from devs. Would you like to date another dev?
Yep. Ah, this heat's making me itchy.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have...
Awesome! Let's play a few sets.
What?
Uh-oh. Everything will be okay. I'll go get Shadow Lord. He'll know what to say.
Love it.
Now that's paying attention to context clues. Japeria loves you. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Oh, that's your lot.
So it is.
Is it time?
The final boss of Sassy Chap. Are you prepared?
Yeah.
I thought you'd say that. So, right now it's 2:36 a.m. after a VO recording day, and I was able to polish Hank's Telly, Lady M, and Sassy Chap today, but I missed the milestone 18 deadline by 8 full hours.
Okay.
My gift to myself is not writing the intricate ink thing I had originally planned for my boss battle. Is that okay? Can I go to sleep? Too late, I fell asleep.
And that's it. There's nothing left to do but submit your score.
Oh, thank God.
Time for us and our studio audience to find out how we devs feel about you. Are you nervous? Excited?
Yep. I'm excited.
So am I! Your current relationship is... goodness. Love! True love! I may be sassy, but even here, I am rather proud. We've come so far, you and I. And I'm very excited to see where we go next.
Wonderful. Yes! We get some stats.
I've developed a love interest in you.
Look at us being all well-rounded and shit. Oh, that was a lot. All right, we got 2 more dates for today. Here's what I'm thinking. We can either work on that guy that's hidden up in the attic so we can continue finishing out the attic. And then the safe, because I want to work on getting that code. That way we can just keep working inside the attic. I think that's the play.
You see a pair of hands sticking through the air conditioning grate, and the barest suggestion of someone's eyes, but no more.
Ah, here you are. You see, isn't this nicer, this meeting me here, this way?
Yeah.
I have to apologize for the way I acted before in the attic. I was unprepared. I was so surprised. It was quite shocking to see you there in space that is so private and usually so safe for me. Nobody comes there, you see.
Okay.
Truth be told, I quite like it that way, although...
Although what?
It has been a fantasy of mine that you would come. Just not then. Not yet. We will get there, I think. I hope.
Okay. We'll take it at your speed.
I am relieved. Hello. I am Hector Valentino.
HVAC.
Condicionado. At your service.
He's the HVAC. Got it.
Well, hello there. But it mustn't be rushed. And I'm grateful that you understand that. Or at least that you honored my wishes, whether or not you knew why. I feel I should explain myself now that I finally have the opportunity to do it. Tell me, how much do you think about me? Now, yes, I understand that our meeting in this way is so very new for both of us. I truly never expected to be able to speak to you this way, face to face. Great. I have accustomed myself to this seemingly unavoidable reality that you would always be human and I would just be this. But even as this, I have dreamed, and I would know. How much do you think about me? Ah, and do you? I have noticed. I so look forward to you coming home on those hot summer days. The look on your face when you feel the first blast of chilled air upon opening the door.
Thanks, Hector. good.
Yes! And when it is cold outside and you walk in and you can slowly warm up and remove your coat, your hat, you can begin to get comfortable and relax into the evening ahead of you.
Exactly. Oh, ooh, he's steaming up hearts. Sounds like you're a fan of relaxing
I don't
too.
relax for myself. I can't. But for you, there is almost nothing I wouldn't do to help you relax. To watch the play of warm and cool across your skin. I'm ahead of myself. I never thought I would get to say this and to say it to you. Let me explain. You are the prime feature of my thoughts. Whatever power courses through me, I turn to your pleasure. Whatever warmth or coolness I possess, I direct in full to your comfort.
Aw, thanks,
I
Hector.
wanted to meet you here through the grates because I wanted you to hear my voice.
Okay.
I want you to hear the melody
Aw.
resonance I create through these ducts and know that it is all and only another gift it honors me to offer you. I watch the play of air over your skin and I feel deep joy that I have the air to give you. I adjust my own temperature and my intensity until I see the flush of contentment spread across your face. And then I rest in contentment of my own.
That's fair.
I never thought I'd be able to say this, and in a way you could truly understand. And now I have, my God. Now I have. Hot. No, I would say I'm set to more of a temperate zone right now. Ah, I see, hot. I think perhaps I've heard the word used this way. Do you mean you find this sexy?
Yes.
Of all the dreams I'd held of how this moment might have unfolded, that you would be attracted to me too was surely the most fantastical. Perhaps I might share more. As I share with you, I can feel more and more air moving through me. As though there is a storm brewing, a cyclone beginning. I have never felt it before, this build of energy.
It's called being turned on, Hector.
I wonder sometimes about how I knew it was you. What was the moment? What was the sensation that told me you were it?
Yeah, I am it.
I can only ask this of myself, of course, but I realized that it was how I felt around you. When you push my buttons, when you move my temperature setting up or down, I exist only in service to you. Everything about me only is because you will it, because you direct it. Do you understand this?
Yeah, that's how a thermostat works. Oh, like, of course I do.
Completely. You do understand. Can you also understand what that does to me? You telling me what to do, and I am powerless to do otherwise. Somehow it relaxes me. And to know that I'm giving you precisely the thing you want at that moment.
Oh my.
It fulfills me. It makes me whole. As soon as I fulfill your command, your desire, I become the one with the power. You ask for chill, and I watch the goosebumps play over your skin as you pull the blanket up more closely under your chin. You ask for warmth, and I can almost feel you, basking as the tensions of the moments that came before just melt away.
That's all you, Hector.
Sometimes I even take it upon myself to shift my temperature and my intensity all on my own.
You tease.
I know. It might not be strictly in my purview to do this, but sometimes I cannot resist playing your sensation just a bit. I am a craftsman, and you are my clay.
Oh, wow.
I hope this is all right.
It's very all right.
You have. Until now, I haven't had the courage necessary to even show my face.
You're brave enough now, and I love it.
You love it. Does that mean you love But no, I dare not ask, and do not answer, please. Let us enjoy where we are, here, now. Let me care for you. I need you. I need to care for you. It is the reason for my existence, you see.
I mean, that's true. You're the H-back.
And now I have truly said too much, or I have said enough. Either way, I must ask a boon. Say nothing. Take this knowledge with you and promise me you'll ponder it, that you'll ponder me.
I promise.
Oh, I always feel I've said too much. Probably because so often I say nothing. But I appreciate your generosity. I'll speak with you again soon, yes? Yes?
Alright. And we got something on our phone. Oh, God. What, David?
Attention, jackasses! It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue?
Yeah.
Maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports, corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any of it. This is your one and only priority. You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage. You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence, get me? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert somewhere. Find me those glasses now!
No.
And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is. Find me whoever came up with that crap and fire them. David.
David, you're a bit intense here. Alright, let's clear out some of this data decks. He likes the complex taste of exquisite yearning, and he dislikes himself. Oh, that's sad. Rebel. Rebel, you're getting annoying. The sassy chap. You scored a lot of love points with the devs. He likes bubble pipe silliness and extending deadlines. He hates spreadsheets. With the necklace, Zoe was able to remember many details about her past life. She told you about her history with Rudy, but right when you got close to her death, she faded and disappeared. Seemed not to want to talk about her death anymore. Okay. Shadow Lord. He likes bands he wouldn't heard of and hates neckties. And Doug. Likes watching content, dislikes wimps. Alright. Let me do this real quick. Alright. I think we'll go talk to the safe so we can start up that quest line. And then we're going to try and finish out the attic.
My dear, dear little wretch, you are late.
Uh-oh. Sorry, mistress.
Pathetic. I hope you're aware, if you'd already filled out all the necessary paperwork, I'd punish you for that transgression. I'd punish you severely.
My ADHD gives me chronic time blindness. But let's get to the paperwork.
God, must you prattle on so incessantly? Listening to your pitiful yammering is like nails on a chalkboard. Do us both a favor and keep your grating, unintelligible blatherings to the barest of minimums. My delicate ears deserve only the best. Don't you agree?
Yes, mistress.
Not to interrupt, but quick check-in. That wasn't too harsh, was it? The whole unintelligible blatherings angle?
Oh, she actually cares.
Definitely let me know if I'm being too harsh. Like, I absolutely want to treat you like you're worthless garbage that completely repulses me. That's basically how I feel anyways. But I want it to be hot, not sad, you know?
You treat me as I deserve, mistress.
Enough flirting. We have business to attend to. First, I will need you to consent to my complete and total authority. You will surrender yourself to me, making you compliant, dependent, and subjugated to my will and my will alone. Do you consent, wretch?
Yes.
Very good, my little wretch. It appears that you can follow orders well, at least when you put your mind to it. That will suit you very well in your new position. And if you keep doing as I say, perhaps there are some other new positions we can try with you. But first, your mistress has another demand. As you now have responsibilities to me, I too have responsibilities to you. And above all else, it is my responsibility to ensure your emotional and physical safety.
Yay!
In order to be fully subservient to my needs, you must feel fully secure. That said, in order to ensure the safety of my compliant little wretch, it's necessary for you and I to have a safe word.
Okay.
This is of utmost importance, especially since I am, after all, a safe.
That's fair. A safe word. Ha!
Usually I would choose our safe word. But since you've been doing such a good job today,
Yay!
and because I'm feeling particularly generous, perhaps I'll let you pick. Do you have one in mind?
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. Oh, I love that. That's such a sensual, safe word. Did my little wretch come up with that all by themselves?
You inspired me.
Interesting. I see. Maybe there's more to this pathetic little wretch than meets the eye. Of course, we'll have to put you through the paces to discover how depraved you really are.
Oh boy.
Would my little wretch like that?
Yes, please.
Good. Compliant and subservient. You're off to a promising start. But before we truly begin, I have one last issue that's been bothering me. Between you and me, I've become incredibly bored with most of my other, let's call them relationships.
Okay.
They've become routine and uninspired. They're stale. And this displeases me.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. Lucky for me, you came along at just the right time. It affords us an opportunity to experiment with something new.
What's that?
I think, perhaps, to ensure you reach your full potential. Shake off the oppressive shackles of our everyday humdrum reality.
Oh, yeah?
Do you understand?
Sure.
Your devotion and enthusiasm towards complete subjugation is utterly intoxicating.
Yay.
But no.
Oh.
Let me try again. I'm thinking in our relationship, we allow ourselves the freedom to expand beyond the limited confines of our stale, everyday identities and roles.
She wants to roleplay.
Do you understand now?
Yes, mistress.
Very good, wretch. Yes, the more I think on it, the more I think this is definitely what I've been so desperately craving. And how lucky I am to have acquired such a pliable, subservient plaything to help me quench my thirst.
She thirsty.
All we need now is the appropriate canvas to paint our desire upon.
I'll talk to Art.
If you beg for it, I'll let you choose. Show me, wretch. Show me how well you can beg.
Okay.
So utterly pathetic. I really shouldn't reward you for debasing yourself so pitifully. However, I do so love the sound of begging. And because you did a satisfactory job, I've decided to grant your request.
Yay!
So, wretch, out of these 3 tantalizing scenarios, which do you think your mistress
Oh, now I gotta
enjoy
think.
the most? Chef and prep cook, Santa and elf, and finally, IRS auditor and small business owner.
Oh, she's definitely gonna be IRS, right? Because where do you keep your IRS documents? In the safe.
I should have expected that.
Oh.
A rather pedestrian choice, but perhaps we may find something therein that I still find amusing.
Oh, wait, she wanted to do something different. I fucked up.
Now, I've seen more than enough of your pathetic visage for today. Be back here same time tomorrow and be ready to serve my every need. Do you understand?
Did she say a time?
Very good, wretch. I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please me.
Alright. Ghosty time.
Oh,
Hi.
it's you.
Yeah,
Hi.
I was worried about you.
I'm afraid.
I get it.
I've been so curious about everything. I wanted to know. I wanted to feel it all the time, all at once. I was so grateful to you when you found my necklace. Now I've run into this thing. It just feels like this huge, sticky brick wall in my mind.
Okay.
How did I die? What happened? Was it Rudy? This person that I thought was my friend? He was a loner, and I had friends, I guess, but he was just so much cooler than most of the people I knew. Now that I felt loneliness, real loneliness, I understand him more. It's
Aw.
a terrible feeling. I'm glad I could be his friend. I guess what I'm saying is I'm not sure I want to know. I'm afraid to know.
Well, we got time. Yeah, we don't know yet.
I think I know now. I'll tell you what I remember.
Okay.
We were having a seance up here, like we'd done before.
Okay.
Candles and the symbols on the floor.
Okay.
He said we were trying to contact his father.
Okay.
He died when Rudy was just a kid. We were usually trying to contact Rudy's father. We tried for like a year. And he was just getting so frustrated. He kept telling me to try harder. At first, it was encouraging, but then he just kept getting more frustrated because it wasn't working. I know. But he was my crush. I wanted to help him, so I tried harder. And we kept getting close, and then something would go wrong, or the energy would slip away. Finally, I got fed up too because I didn't know what else to do. So I stood up and started to shake out my legs, like just to get some blood flow back from sitting in this dumb circle.
Okay.
Is it even a circle if there's only 2 people and a bunch of candles? I mean, come on.
Fair. It's a line.
Freaked out! Don't break the circle! Don't stand up! Get back here! Don't break it! But I have to move! I can't just sit here anymore! This isn't working! He was screaming, and I was screaming, and I went for the door to leave, and I heard him jump off the floor behind me as I was trying to wrench the door open, and then...
It's okay, take your time.
That was it. I fell. I fell, and I remember hearing my neck break. It's weird the way you hear a bone break when it's inside your body. You hear it from the inside of your ears and the outside. Especially when it's such a big bone. Not a big, but important bone. And so close to your ears. I remember feeling the sound before I felt the pain. And then the pain was only like a second. And it was over.
Did you fall?
I don't know. I don't remember that. I didn't see it, I guess. I just remember that felt sound, and then I was here. Like this. Rudy just stood there for a while. I remember that he actually knelt down next to me and brushed my hair back from my face. Then he blew out all the candles and went downstairs.
He left you up here?
I guess he did. Huh. Some crush. The next people that were up here were the paramedics, or whoever it is that comes with the big black bag and the gurney.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Most intense thing in my life. Until it was over. Rudy was up here with them, with the cops. They were doing some paperwork stuff, not looking at me, and they hadn't zipped the bag up yet. Rudy took my necklace off. He just pulled it right off my neck and put it in the pocket of that crazy vest.
So that's how it ended up in the basement.
He must have put it there because he felt guilty about taking it. Or maybe if it was a time capsule, he wanted it to stay here forever. I don't know. I don't know if I care.
That's fair.
I have to tell you, I don't know if I want to live this way anymore.
I get that.
When I was just alone and happy-go-lucky with no memories, it was okay. But now I've met you, and I know about other personalities in this house, friends that I might have. I know how lonely I've been. And now I really know, I really feel that I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be here like this, just hanging in between worlds. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what I could possibly do, but I'm so sad now.
Oh.
And it hurts. I'm gonna go now, okay? It's weird when you're lonely to just want to be alone, but there you go.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, yeah, I can. I noticed that a little while ago. When I got my feelings back, I realized all I had to do was really feel the want to go or feel the want to stay, and I could make it happen.
Thank you for letting me know.
Welcome. Maybe I'll see you again. I have to try and figure out what to do with my life. Well, my death. With whatever it is. See you around.
All right, that's a lot. Whew. All right, that was a long day. We're going to take an actual break here, and we'll be back in 5.